I really don't want to do this. I really don't. Whatever, let's just get this shit fest over with. Greetings, I'm Elvis X from the Empire X Gaming community, and let me take you back to a time when fighting games were at the prime of their genre, where they were being most innovative, and they were being led by Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat in the early to mid-90s. And of course, with popular franchises like these, there becomes merchandising. Which leads to what is probably, in my opinion, one of the worst fucking things that I've ever seen. In 1996, they took Mortal Kombat and turned it into a TVY7 kids morning cartoon. How the fuck do you do that? Look, I don't even understand this. Who the fuck came up with this idea? Whatever. So yes, this is the review of Mortal Kombat Defenders of the Realm. Never heard of it? Well, to be honest, I'm not surprised. In fact, I myself didn't hear of it until 2002. And it was from my good friend Dai. Thank you, Dai, for introducing me to this pile of shit. At the time, I was 10 years old. So obviously, things I loved back then were cartoons and Mortal Kombat. And hearing that there was a Mortal Kombat cartoon I missed, oh man, it sounded like the perfect dream. So naturally, I used some money on eBay and picked up the collection of the series. Probably the most depressing thing in my DVD collection. Let's get this over with. So, let's begin with the story. It picks up immediately after the first Mortal Kombat movie, where Raiden and the Defenders of the Realm, our protagonists, must fend off Shao Kahn's forces from the other invading realms, such as Outworld and so forth. And that's about all I can say about it. There's no overarching plot. If there is, it's hardly ever. And the episodes range from having really, really bad plots to below average plots. There's one episode in particular that stands out amongst these, though. That would be the episode that focuses solely on Smoke and Sub-Zero's backstory. This episode would showcase how they were both in the Lin Kuei before the Cyber Initiative kicked in and how they were best friends. And it's one that NetherRealm still continues to use even to this day afterwards. And one other thing to note about this anime, or I'm not calling it an anime, it's a cartoon, but whatever, semantics, is Quan Chi, yes, Quan fucking Chi, the badass sorcerer, makes his debut here. Not in Mortal Kombat Mythologies, not in Mortal Kombat 4, he appears in Episode 8. At least there's one good thing that came out of this, right? Whatever. The series is 13 episodes, and no, it doesn't even have a fucking ending, so there is no point in watching it. Whatever. Well, let's talk about the characters, shall we? Certainly they got all of your favorite Mortal Kombat characters, right? Well, they have them in the show, but whether they're represented correctly or not is... Okay, I'm gonna be frank here. They're not represented correctly at all. They all suck ass. Let's begin with the protagonist, shall we? First off, Liu Kang. Bland as shit. Devoid of any personality or substance. Remember how Liu Kang is supposed to be an homage to Bruce Lee in the Mortal Kombat games? Gone. I don't even think the actor knows what the hell he's doing. I doubt he's even looked up anything on the character he's supposed to be portraying. Okay, well let's move on from him. Kitana. She's from the mystical world of Outworld, and that's it. They make her the mystic character. Yeah, I'm starting to notice a trend here. Okay, Sub-Zero. The lone wolf warrior who is obsessed with honor, and that's about it. Did they just really select these traits from a hat and just say, okay, slap them on there and exaggerate the role? Next is Stryker, the cop who's the do-it-by-the-books kind of guy, the hard ass, and who's really fucking annoying. Then we move on to Nightwolf, the tech support or tech geek of the team. Okay, I don't even know where to begin on how fucked up it is. They made the Native American the tech support. That is so stereotypical and fucked up. I don't even think I need to comment on it. This show should be shot, or whoever made it should be. Next, we have Kiba. Who is Kiba, you ask? I don't know. I'm being serious. I have no idea. Kiba, from what I can tell, is Nightwolf's dog, but I've played through every Mortal Kombat extensively. Yes, I said everyone. That includes Special fucking Forces. I beat that game. And is Kiba mentioned anywhere? No, he's not even mentioned in the John Tobias game, Teofeng, from 2004. Haven't heard of that game? Well, whatever. You're not missing much, I guess. Next, we have Jax. Look, there's no easy way for me to say this, okay? He's black. I'm not using this as a racist term or anything, but seriously, if you watch the show, they made him as stereotypical as possible. And I fucking hate this show. Now it's making me sound like I'm a racist prick. Fuck this show. Last on the team of defenders, we have Sonya, probably the most obnoxious and annoying character of the bunch. She's the one who runs in head first without thinking about her moves and usually ends up getting pwned for it. And it's usually funny to watch, and then she bellyaches about it and acts like a complete bitch to everyone else on the team just because. And yes, because they felt the need to do this, everyone has their own cheesy catchphrase. And she has by far the worst one in any show. I'm not doing it. No. Fine, I'll do it once, just for you guys, because I like you. Combat time! She says that at least 2 to 3 times an episode. I'm serious. Go watch it. And it's said at the stupidest times, too. Whatever. Certainly, though, the protagonist can't be all bad. We come to Raiden, the last one. And actually, he's the only character I kind of like out of the bunch. Remember Raiden, the mentor role, the one who's, meant to be insightful and helpful, and really kind and everything? Yeah, this Raiden's a smartass and a dick. You ask him for help and he's like, yeah, fuck that. You do it on your own, bitch. Which is actually, it does make me chuckle a bit whenever I see that. Still not worth watching the show, though. Well, let's talk about the other characters that do make appearances. I'm sure they have one that's good. Okay, Scorpion, he's shit. Shang Tsung, he's shit. Kano, he's shit. Shao Kahn, he's shit. Shiva, she's shit. Sector and Cyrax, they're shit. Smoke, well, I guess he's okay. Quan Chi, he's shit. Cabal, oh, no, you motherfuckers. No, you do not fuck with my favorite character. Ever since normal Mortal Kombat 3 back in 1995, he has been my main. You motherfuckers. When I first started using him, I was like, okay, this character's fucking awesome. You sons of bitches. You do not fuck with him. I fucking hate this show. This is unfucking forgivable. No. I hate this show. I know I've said it before, but I can't say it enough. Before I thought it was bad, but they fucked with my favorite character. I know I'm swearing a lot, but you have to see this show to understand why. They messed with Cabal. Why? He's... Oh my god. They turned him into a Phantom of the Opera motherfucker. I don't understand it. And he's only in one episode. And they make him have some stupid bonding moment with Sonya. Oh. You know what? I gotta move on from characters before I have an aneurysm. I can't take this. Next is animation. And it's a low-budgeted pile of shit, so what else would you expect? The animation is choppy at best, and it's really not all that good. This was just meant to be a quick cash-in on the franchise. Which we then come to this. The one positive thing I'll say about the animation. The characters are drawn decent enough to represent their MK3 sprites, right? And they do handle their special moves pretty well. That's about it. I got nothing else there. Next is audio and sound effects. The sound effects are about what you'd expect. They're average. When someone gets punched or throws a fireball, it makes the appropriate sound effect. The music is, well, really generic techno fight music. And it's not memorable at all. And the voice acting is really hit or miss. You have some that try bringing their A game to the table, like, you know, Sub-Zero or maybe Stryker even. And then you have others like Liu Kang who really don't give a rat's ass. Finally, in conclusion, we've made it. We've made it to the conclusion part. I'm done with this piece of shit. Who is this show for? I don't know. No one. I can't recommend it to anybody. I'm serious. It's not for hardcore fans. It's not for people wanting to get into the series. It's not for anybody. This show boggles the mind how it even got made. They took one of the goriest and bloodiest franchises ever created and turned it into a kid's cartoon. How the fuck do you do that? And notice Ed Boon doesn't even mention that show anymore. I wonder why. This is the Star Wars Christmas special of Mortal Kombat. The only relevant thing is Quan Chi made his debut here, in that episode with Sub-Zero and Smoke. That's it. Well, on the positive side, Quan Chi, as I said, makes his debut here. The animation of the sprites, they do represent themselves pretty decently. And the episode with Sub-Zero and Smoke is kind of interesting. On the negative side, everything else. Shallow storylines, bad dialogue, cheesy one-liners, poorly represented characters, piss-poor animation, no ending, and a complete waste of fucking time. I give Mortal Kombat Defenders of the Realm a 3 out of 10.
You got it dirty.
Yeah, actually, that sums it up perfectly. I didn't mean to click that, but yeah, this is a stain on the Mortal Kombat legacy. And anyone involved should be ashamed. Seriously, don't watch the show. You want to watch it? Go right ahead. I fucking dare you. Right, so, anyways, please leave a comment below and let me know what your thoughts of the show are. Did you like it? Did you hate it? And which character was your favorite that they fucked up? And if you want to see me go through more torture, then hit that like button or subscribe, one or the other. Now, if you excuse me, I'm Elvis X from the Empire X Gaming community, and I have to participate in a fight of my face versus the wall, where I will repeatedly ram my head against it and see which one gives out first. Till next time, guys, combat time!